Okay, I just want to make like an unedited, low effort video breaking down this comment that I got on my recent video about Incredibox Fem Polos because this comment, like, probably worst comment I've ever gotten. I just want to like break it down and explain everything that is going through my head as I read this that wouldn't fit into a single comment reply. First and foremost, the creator of this astronomical 5. Don't send hate, don't send harassment to them. Just this is me talking about what I want to talk about this comment. Okay. I think the reason why people use fempolos, outside the sus reasons, is because the male with eyelashes and feminine outfits makes the character look trans when it isn't meant to be. Okay, first of all, I doubt that's why most people use it. Second of all, that's just transphobic. I'm sorry, dude, but that is just transphobic saying like, oh yeah, the ones that have the Paul Malberet base, they look like trans because they're a man in a woman's outfit. Like that is just transphobic. Like, um, when it is also in my opinion, it doesn't look as great as a properly made fem polo. I, I that is your opinion. You are entitled to that, but I disagree. I don't think any of the fem polos look any better than the Paul Malberet polo base made by So Far So Good, as well as the fact that it's an entirely different gender, so honestly making a new polo template that's properly in the style of Incredibox to be used for all females makes perfect sense. This almost makes sense. I would say you can, like, design a character to look female in, like, any media besides Incredibox. Like, if you're making a like an animated TV show or something, and you want to make a female character look different than a male character, like, yeah, that makes sense. That's character design. But specifically in Incredibox, the problem is every character in Incredibox looks the same, right? Like, and then going out of your way to make like the female characters look different. That is just like such a weird choice, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. That's like kind of misogynist and transphobic, saying like, yeah, the females have to look a certain way for it to be a female. It again, especially in a game like Incredibox, like this would make sense in like any other situation, but this is just like the fact that you're doing it in this game is just like it's kind of it's misogynist and it's transphobic in my opinion. Um, I think the issue stems from some of the designs you said looking bad. If if they're referring to the issue as the female templates are bad, like that's not where it stems from. Like again, it's like it stems from like the weird implications that you give by the putting female templates into Incredibox. It, like yeah, looking bad is part of it. Like there are multiple reasons I don't like fempolo templates that I explained in the vid, but like I wouldn't say that's the one it stems from. It's like the main reason is like the weird implications of it. Um, some of the polos have exaggerated proportions. Like yeah, that's an issue, I guess, but um, and the fact that every mod has their own fempolo and nobody oh my lord. And the fact that every mod has their own fem polo and nobody can seem to collectively agree on a fem polo. I think if most mod makers could agree on the definitive fem polo, it wouldn't make them feel so out of place in your mind. No, I I disagree. Like I think maybe it would be better than our current situation if like somehow every mod maker decided to have one definitive fem polo model, but like I don't think that fixes the issue. Like I really do think overall it would be just better to not use fempolo templates. Where was I? But honestly, mod makers don't really even need to do that. They just need to make their polos less exaggerated and more in the style of the Incredibox polo. Like, yeah, I guess that would be better, but it's not like the ideal situation in my mind. Like, but you also got to keep in mind that the reason why a lot of them have fempolo design like that is because the art style theme they're going for. Um, I don't quite know what that end sentence means. That's the art. Like yeah, it's your mod. You have control over the visual style of it. I can't police it. Sure, but like I am just recommending against using fempolo templates because they look, one, they look bad, two, they have like weird transphobic and misogynist implications to them. Where was I? And I don't think the whole it makes it harder to make a trans or gay gay character is an issue. I find it funny that this person interprets me talking about like genderqueer or non-binary people as just gay. Worth mentioning. Um, if you want to make a gay character, then you use a regular polo and design them in a way that makes them gay. I don't even what I don't even know what to say there. Like that's just a sentence in itself that speak for itself. Um, if you want a trans polo, then you take the male polo and give them long hair and eyelashes. Like, again, that is just blatantly transphobic. Like, this person is saying people should use female polo templates for female characters unless it's the male one. Then the male has to be the normal template that looks like a male. Wait, did I say male? What am I saying? I think I messed up my sentence. What this person is saying is that female polos should be using a specific template unless they're transgender, because then they have to look like the male character because they're trans and they're not a real woman. Yeah, I'm putting words in the mouth, but like that is basically what this person is saying. Yeah, what was I? And if you really want an LGBTQ flag or something, not required though, obviously some lore explaining too would help. Like, yeah, I guess you can put a flag there. That's really just up to the character design. I don't think it's like as needed. In reality, I think having a fempolo helps with this. It allows people to create convincing females who are tomboys or trans without having to give us the flag to make it obvious / lore. I'm not quite sure what this is supposed to be saying. It is written weirdly. It allows people to create convincing females who are tomboys. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say because I don't know what this is saying. And it gives people more ways to express their characters, as in my opinion, it's always been difficult to tell if a female in Incredibox mods is trans or not. That that's the point. Like, or sometimes it is like do you realize like a person being trans doesn't have to be obvious? You don't have to like stick a flag on them or just or completely change their facial structure to imply that they're trans. Like, you don't need to know all that. Like, if it's like important to the character, like maybe they'll put it in the lore or mention it somewhere. But like I guess if it is like if their character is trans and it is important to the character, it is important to the creator that this is known, and they don't have lore in their mod, like, yeah, I guess like a subtle flag on it can help, but like this isn't like required. It just to begin with, it's not required to know if someone's trans or not. Like, you don't have to be like investigating that. Like, you can just let trans people like this whole comment is transphobic. That's my take here. Where was I? And it gives people more ways to express. Okay. Yeah, makes it difficult. It's too difficult to tell if a female in Incredibox mod is trans or not without relying on showing us the flag somewhere. Like again, just overall, like, you don't need to know. Like, you don't need to know. Like, you're playing Incredibox. You don't need to know if your character is trans or not. Like, sorry. Because it ends up looking like a man dressed as a girl rather than a girl transitioning to a man. Do they know what they're talking about? Point is, they're being transphobic again. And in my opinion, I think most LGBTQ members will agree with me that needing to put the flag on that represents your character's identity is too limiting. Not everyone wants to publicly show their identity with a symbol. They just want to be the opposite gender and move on and be proud inside. This is so confusing. It sounds like they're being like they're trying to be like pro LGBTQ, but this whole comment is just like a whole wall of transphobia. And like also, no one ever said that. No one said you have to put a flag You're the one who said that. No one said that you have to put a flag on your character to explain that it's trans. Like, yeah, like, my point exactly. Like, they can just move on and be proud inside. Like, a character can just be trans without it being obvious. Like, ever thought about that? Like, you can have a male character that uses the Paul Malbury polo template. You can have a cis female character who uses that same polo template. You can have a trans female who uses that same polo template. Like, it's just overall better to use the same base for all of them, because you don't have to be transphobic, and like, you don't have to imply that like women have to look a certain way with their face shape. Like, uh, can't forget to mention you can just choose to not add a female polo into your mod if you prefer to use male represent all your characters. Like, yeah, sure, I guess. Base game in Creditbox does that. I guess you can do that too. Uh, okay. Final point. That this whole comment is transphobic and kind of highlights, I guess, what I didn't really talk about enough in my Fempolo video. Like, I'm gonna just say it. Like, Fempolo templates are inherently misogynist and transphobic, just because they imply the, a woman has to look a certain way to be considered a woman, and like normally, again, this wouldn't be an issue if it was like in some sort of media where the characters already look different, but like in a game like in Creditbox where all the characters are the same, the fact that you're going specifically out of your way to like make the female characters different in this manner is just kind of misogynist and kind of transphobic. Okay, that's it. I just wanted to talk about this comment because it was pissing me off. Okay, bye bye.